Good afternoon all of you. Today is discussing about history of malaria. History of malaria. History of malaria. So what is the malaria? So malaria, it is taken from Italic language. Italic language. Taken from Italic language. It means, malaria means bad air. Bad air. So mala means bad. Area means, mal means bad. And area means air. Bad air. It means bad air or foul air. Bad air or foul air. So malaria means bad air or foul air. Okay. So first of all, Charles Laveran. Charles Laveran. Charles Laveran. So Charles Laveran is a French military doctor. French military doctor. Military doctor. So Charles Laveran, he is a French military doctor. He discovered plasmodium. He discovered the plasmodium in the blood of. He discovered the plasmodium in the blood of malaria patient. Malaria patient. So Charles Laveran, he is a French military doctor. He identified plasmodium in the blood of malaria patient. And next one, and Patrick Manson. Sir Patrick Manson, he is a Scottish doctor. He is a Scottish doctor. He is also working on elephantiasis. So elephantiasis is also called filaria. Filaria. It is also called filaria elephantiasis. Actually, he is working on the elephantiasis or filaria, but he identified malaria is spread by mosquitoes. Malaria is spread by mosquitoes. He is also identifying the malaria spread by the mosquito. So Charles Laveran is a French military doctor. He identified the plasmodium in the blood of malaria patient. But Sir Patrick Manson is a Scottish doctor. He working on the elephantiasis, but he identified the malaria is spread by the mosquitoes. And next one, Sir Ronald Ross. Next one, Sir Ronald Ross. Sir Ronald Ross, he is a British Army doctor. He is a British Army doctor, Sir Ronald Ross. And he is also working in Secunderabad, AP, India. So he is identified oocysts of plasmodium in stomach wall of female Anopheles mosquito on the 20th of August. Okay, he is identified 20th of August. So oocyst, he identified the oocyst of plasmodium in the stomach wall of female Anopheles mosquito. So oocysts are present in the stomach wall of female Anopheles mosquito on the 20th of August. He identified the oocyst of plasmodium in the stomach wall of the female Anopheles mosquito on the 20th of August. Okay, so the Ross was awarded Nobel Prize in 1902. So Ross was awarded a Nobel Prize in 1902, and 20th August of every year celebrated as World Malaria's Day or World Mosquitoes Day. So he identified 20th August oocysts are present in the stomach wall of the female Anopheles mosquito. Then he was awarded in 1902 Nobel Prize, and then 20th August of every year also celebrated as a World Malarial Day or World Mosquitoes Day. It is a very important date bit also. So Sir Ronald Ross is awarded in 2022 and 20th August of every year celebrated as a World Mosquitoes Day or World Malarial Day. It is a very important. Okay, the next structure is structure of sporozoite. The malaria is entered into the human body through the sporozoite. Now discussing about structure of sporozoite. Okay, so first of all, structure of sporozoite. So structure of sporozoite, this is the sporozoite structure. It is also having both ends are pointed structure, that is the apical cup, and it's also having the outer layer is the pellicle and middle one is the nucleus, and it's also having a Golgi complex, mitochondria, microtubules and secretory glands, secretory organelles. Okay, first of all, the sporozoite is identified by Garnham. Identified by Garnham. Garnham. So he is identified the sporozoite. First of all, the sporozoite is a sickle-shaped structure. Sickle-shaped structure. Sickle-shaped structure. The sporozoite is a sickle-shaped structure, and its length is 15 microns. Its length is 15 microns length, and width is 1 micron width. 1 micron length is 15 microns, 1 micron width. Okay, so sporozoite, it is a first identified by Garnham. It is a sickle-shaped structure, and it's having the length is 15 microns and width is 1 micron. Okay, next, so in its structure, so both ends are pointed, and middle part is the swollen structure. Middle part is swollen. Middle one is the swollen, and both ends are pointed. Okay, next, so the pellicle is a elastic nature. The pellicle is a elastic nature. Okay, so inner surface of the cytoplasm. Inner surface of the cytoplasm contains cell organelles. So that is the Golgi complex, mitochondria, nucleus, microtubules, Golgi apparatus. So these are also present in the cytoplasm of the sporozoite. And the cytoplasm also having the number of convoluted tubules, meaning convoluted tubules. So convoluted tubules are coiled structures. So convoluted tubules are coiled structures. So number of convoluted tubules are present in the cytoplasm. It's not have the main function. Okay, so first of all, it is also contains a cup-like structure of the apical part. Cup-like structure of the apical part. It's also having the secretory organelles. The convoluted tubes, anterior parts, they contain the apical cup. Apical cup contains a secretory organelles. Apical cup contains a secretory organelles. These secretory organelles all secrete some cytolytic enzymes. Cytolytic enzymes. So what is the use of these secretions? So apical cup, it is the depression-like cup-like structure, that is the apical cup. It is also produced or having the secretory organelles. These secretory organelles are produce some secretions. These secretions also called the cytolytic enzymes. But these enzymes also very helpful to the sporozoite into the liver cells. The penetration of, it helps to penetration. So penetration of sporozoite into liver cell. Penetration of sporozoite into the liver cells. The secretory cell organelles also produce some secretions, that is the cytolytic enzymes. These enzymes are helps to penetration of sporozoite into the liver cells. Then liver cells enter, then cause the disorder. So that is the hepatic schizogonine. So these cells are enter into the liver cells, then form the Schizogali is also called the hepatic Schizogali. So the life cycle of Plasmodium, the man is also produce malarial symptoms. So that is the hepatic Schizogali. Okay, so that is the structure of sporozoite. First of all, the structure of sporozoite is first identified by Granham. It is a sickle-shaped structure, and both ends are pointed, and middle one is the swollen structure. So it is having number of convoluted tubules in the cytoplasm, but its also cytoplasm also contains Golgi complex and nucleus, mitochondria, microtubules, and number of convoluted tubules. But number of convoluted tubules have no function. But the apical part has a depression, that is the apical cup. It is also having the secretory organelles. The secretory organelles are produce cytolytic enzymes. These cytolytic enzymes are helps to penetration of sporozoite in the liver. So that is the structure of sporozoite. And next one is the